Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you. I've been waiting for such a long time just to see you. But I'm coming home now. It's been a long journey, and it's almost over. I've got so many things I want to tell you.
Yeah, me too.
Lightning, you're just like I remember. We haven't seen each other for so long, but you won't let on that you're glad.
You're my sister. You know me better than that. Like you always tell me, I don't wear my heart on my sleeve.
Yeah. The number of times Snow and I tried to get you to crack a smile, but we never could. Except for that one time. You've always been like that. Even when we were kids. But Light, when you've done your mission and I come back, promise me that you'll smile for me then, okay?
Sarah was right. Ever since I could remember, even as a child, I always kept my feelings deep inside. But this time, it wasn't a mask, and I wasn't hiding my joy. When I saw Sarah, I didn't feel anything at all. It's like whatever love I'd had for her was gone from my heart. Yggdrasil.
Well, it's that time again.
I hope you can... The fragments were scattered. You'll have to search every...
And thank Almighty God for allowing us to see another dawn.
Go ahead and board.
I'm afraid that this is your stop.
Well, this is a shock.
You could say that.
Hate to break it to you, but there's nothing worth...
Why not?
They're just breeding grounds from the vessel that'll summon the souls of the dead.
The summon souls, you said?
Bunch of nonsense if you ask. They've been searching for that thing. I don't recommend diving into those ruins for...
Thanks for the warning.
Why don't you find those bandits' headquarters and see what they know?
Miss Mighty Savior!
You said?
Bunch of nonsense if you ask. They've been searching for that thing. I don't recommend diving into those ruins for...
Thanks for the warning.
Why don't you find those bandits' headquarters and see what they know?
Miss Mighty Savior! Saz is doing everything in his power, but he's flustered and...
This is just a guess.
Color me surprised.
After all, why would anyone choose to live in a place like this without a good and lucrative reason?
This has turned into a real fool's errand. Thought I'd start a new market. Hey, are you part of Monoculus? Not that it matters to me. Appreciate it.
I've looked into that clavish for you. Apparently, it's an artifact that's thought capable of drawing the souls of the dead. That's about all we know.
I'm ready. Are you? My journey doesn't end here. Let's make a show of it. My journey doesn't end here. I won't go easy on you. See you never.
It seems the order... has been trying hard to recover the relic. In recent years, they've dispatched several parties of seculars to the desert.
But they haven't had any luck, right? It seems like the Order isn't the only one interested either. The bandits also want it.
Yes, the bandits that call this desert home. They make a living by taking what they can from the ruins and selling their finds.
Are they bandits or grave robbers? I don't know how much the status is worth, but if... Keep up if you can. I saw this coming.
Yes, it's the only artifact of its type in the world. If the Order is willing to spend so many resources searching for it, it's probably worth finding.
You think you can win? Let's see. Let's make a show of it. Dance. I won't go easy on you. Thanks for waiting. See you never. A worthy opponent. You can't read me. You're so eager to die. Time you met your maker. can't read me. Come and get it if you want to die. Okay, let's do this.
The settlement nearby is probably the bandit gang's base. They should know something. But be careful if you go in there.
I've had worse. I'm walking fate's path.
Light, you've got to draw back. There's no sense in trying to push. The way was completely...
You think you can win? Let's see. Ever dance with swords? Keep up if you can. Ever dance with swords? It's just a fleeting dream. Keep up if you can. expect me to back down? I'm walking fate's path.
There's at least one settlement here in the desert. Hopefully, you'll be able to rest up there. But it seems like it's the bandits' base. They may not exactly welcome a stranger like you.
Well, considering how I don't plan on losing. Okay, let's do it. It's just a fleeting dream.
Base. They may not exactly welcome a stranger like you.
Well, considering how I don't plan on losing. Okay, let's do it. It's just a fleeting dream.
Base. They may not exactly welcome a stranger like you.
Well, considering how I don't plan on losing. Okay, let's do it. Life is a journey. Let's make a show of it. I'm walking fate's path. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Ever dance with swords? Life is a journey. You're so eager to die. Keep up if you can. I won't go easy on you.
So, you noticed. Yes. It looks as though...
Let him. We'll meet face to face soon enough. to make a show of it.
For that sandstorm, you would have been here in no time. You're here to the settlement now. I'm sure that you're looking forward to a bit of rest. But I wouldn't let your guard down if I were you. I would guess that everyone living there is part of the bandit gang.
So don't be surprised if I wake up at knife point, is that it? Fine by me. It'd give me an excuse to beat some information out of them.
You'd use yourself as bait? Just for that?
What's this? A tourist?
Unusual to see a traveler. It used to be a real...
I've been surveying the desert, but I have been completely flummoxed. I've been surveying the...
I don't... Hey, what's with the sourpuss?
It's good enough.
Go on! I don't need some uppity tourist.
If you insist, I will.
That's where you're wrong, Missy. Far as There was one other fella, but he couldn't cut it. Lost all his drive to sell out here.
So? What made him...
Damn fool. He bet his dreams on the desert. He thought he'd make a real name for himself out here, selling to adventurers.
Sounds good for you, though he doesn't seem...
Shut it! You don't know the...
Didn't mean to offend you. What's there to get so...
Nothing. It's just like you said. It's not like he'd ever been a threat. I'm done talking about him. If you want to know more, ask him yourself. You'll find...
He was a pretty strange guy, wasn't he? But if he's really the only merchant around like he says, then I guess you'll have... The buildings here are ancient structures from another age. I don't know...
Welcome!
I'd say definitely criminal is closer. At least there's not much of a dress code, other than looking like a thief. What are you doing?
Nothing much. Just do-ing.
Hope, can you...
It seems to me like it's some kind of code.
Can't you speak normal?
Show nit. Look, I don't have any info about any treasure. Buffet to you.
Doesn't seem like many people choose to live out here.
Neath be Lee. The world's going to end soon anyway, right? If that's the...
So sitting around waiting for the end was the best.
Well, yeah, it's boring, but nothing... No matter how much I might unravel mysteries, Tro ain't even nice to...
I get that it's hard to stay motivated when no one...
I'd say so. If you get it, why? I ditched all my equipment in the desert. If you
I think I may just... They deserve better than getting tossed to...
fake them 10.
It's a big desert, you know. Do you really expect to find his things out there in the middle of nowhere?
I'd better be able to. After running my mouth like that.
You're the new seed hunter, huh? But, Senior, once you've got your hands on... We pay good money for it. Looks like you had your... Nice job out there. Here.
It appears that you aren't one of those... The Secutors are the greatest rivals that this... They'll never get it if they... Where'd you come from?
Well...
No. I'm not gonna tell you a thing either way.
Guess I should have known better than to ask some lowly grunt.
If you think you're gonna get to meet our boss...
Did I hurt your feelings? Excuse me, but would you do me the great honor of showing...
I don't have no help.
Why, hello. Looks like it's your first time to our humble home.
That's exactly what I need. That...
A woman who knows what she wants.
Rumor has it that you bandit.
So you know who we are. From what I can tell, you don't look like...
Why should I have to tell you?
You shouldn't, and you don't. If you want to know what we know about the Clavis, you'll just... Have you ever wanted to be a bandit? But we'll at least let you try out. If you don't like that, then that's all I've got to say about this. Name's Adonis, by the way. If you want to attempt it, I'll explain everything.
If you want to find the Holy Clavis, it looks like there might not be much choice but joining up. I suggest talking to Adonis and finding out what his trial entails.
You ready to see if you've got what it... Oh, major decision. There's a giant sandstorm in the desert. You've seen it, right? It's been causing us nothing but grief out here, to say the least. Make it stop. That's your test.
Make it stop? The wind? Do you want to ban...
Oh, fine. Make me explain. People call it God's wrath. If you can trigger the stone monument near it, you should be able to control it.
If you know that, why haven't you taken...
What? You think a human can control the weather? That's just crazy. Beat the monster near the stone monument, and you'll get the key that activates it. And that's the...
So if you want into the bandit gang, you'll have to defeat a monster, get a certain key, and somehow use that monument to stop God's wrath.
Hearing...
You're right, it's not a very fair trial. But then again, you are the savior. Doing what regular people can't comes with a job, right? I think that must be it. Adonis' monster. The question is, does it have the key?
Let's hope that it does. But I'll have to beat it to find out. And now I get to be a bandit, too. However it happens, I have to win. Okay, let's do this. Is this the key? Is this how you activate that monument?
That's the theory, yeah. It's called a crux and supposed to fit right into the monument and switch it on somehow. But not just for anyone. According to all the tales, only those chosen by God can make them work.
It doesn't seem dangerous. I think it's just reacting to your power.
But don't tell me, you can actually make it work? Well, shoot. I never thought you'd be able to do it. So you're the real deal. You actually got the crux to do its thing. Guess the boss was right, as usual. You've got some strange kind of power that the rest of us just don't.
Your boss? I don't remember being introduced.
You haven't, but we've been keeping tabs on you ever since you stepped off the train at the station. But I suppose I should let the boss explain the rest in person. 'Cause, honestly, I don't want to get blamed for spilling the wrong things.
So does that mean I'm in?
I said the boss will explain in person, didn't I? You think just anyone gets in to see her? Welcome to the gang. You are now officially part of Monoculus.
Light, you've stopped the winds and opened up a new route. This will make for a great shortcut to the bandit settlement. It looks like Adonis wasted no time in using your new shortcut. Why don't you follow his lead and head back to meet the bandit boss? The bandit gang was watching you from the very beginning. It seems like they were just waiting for the right time to talk to you. So the leader of the Monoculus gang saw through to your true power. It looks like you might still have some challenges ahead of you, Light.
Where'd you come from?
Good job again on the trial. Here she is, boss. The new recruit with the crazy powers. It was just like you said, the crux lit up like a candle.
Perfect timing. Glad you could make it. Took you long enough, didn't it?
Fang.
What? No hugs and tears for an old friend? Not like I'd expected, though. If you'd shouted Fang and hugged me, I might have had a heart attack on the spot.
Yeah, you guys know each other.
But I'm glad to see you're still the same. It's been a long time, after all. Though I guess a part of you has changed.
Fang.
What? No hugs and tears for an old friend? Not like I'd expected, though. If you'd shouted Fang and hugged me, I might have had a heart attack on the spot.
Yeah, you guys know each other.
But I'm glad to see you're still the same. It's been a long time, after all. Though I guess a part of you has changed.
Fang.
What? No hugs and tears for an old friend? Not like I'd expected, though. If you'd shouted Fang and hugged me, I might have had a heart attack on the spot. Aim up. I'm after the clavis now. It's been sealed away for ages, though, and no one's got even close to it. I was beginning to think I'd have to give up. But then you came along and worked your magic with that crux. How about we team up? I want to get that clavis before the Order does. Help out a friend, Lightning?
How could I refuse an old friend? It'll be like old times, right?
All right. I'll show you what we have on the ruins. We've got lots to talk about. Like what the Order is up to. And Vanille, too. Anyway, we've got ourselves a deal. If you're going into those ruins, I'm coming too. We'll get that holy clavis, and take down anyone that gets in our way.
So the boss turned out to be someone you knew, Fang. You once fought alongside her many years ago.
You do realize that you did too, right? Yet you sure make it sound like it has nothing to do with you.
Well, yes, we did fight together once. A long, long time ago.
All right, lads. Dig the sand out of your ears and listen up. All of you who've given up on the Clavis and been taking it easy are gonna have a little change of heart. You got that? We've got a new ally, an old friend of mine. This is Lightning. Remember her. Once she unseals those ruins, I don't want to see a one of you left in this settlement. Get out there and grab every last treasure this world has to offer. This is Lightning. She's new.
Where'd you come from?
Before you head out, it may be a good idea to talk the expedition through, to make sure we're on the same page. So what you're looking for is the Holy Clavis, a mystical relic said to gather the souls of the dead and believed to lie in this desert. Both Monoculus, the gang of bandits headed by Fang, and the Seculars of the Order have tried in vain to find the treasure.
But despite their best efforts, no one has even gotten close to it. I know all this.
Yes. But Light, you're forgetting one crucial thing. You managed to get the Crux to react to you because you're the savior. I'm sure you'll be able to break the seal that protects the Clavis.
Maybe. But if you want the truth, I'm more curious about Fang. She used to be with the Order, and now look at her. She's head of a bandit gang?
I would assume that means she's decided to defy the Order for some reason, though I don't know why. She seems to want the Holy Clavis, but I don't know what for. Len, I know she's your friend, but do you suppose there's a chance she's hiding something from you?
Everyone has something they want to keep hidden. I'll wait till she's ready to tell me.
You really do trust her, don't you?
Of course. We were allies.